Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, a drive video, that's right. Don't worry, the camera's coming back for the regular videos. Don't worry about that. Camera was, being stupid. So I decided, no, well, screw it, whatever, no cam. Well, if I know, you missed my beard. But then you have to reset up, and I had to reset up my entire studio. I cleaned it, and it looks a lot better now. It's a lot cleaner, not as congested as it once was, but you guys don't see that on your end. Anyways, let's talk about what's going on. So we have BlizzCon November 1st. That is a thing that is happening. And we're all aware of the Blizzcon. I am horrible at names, so I apologize. So we all aware what happened there, Blizzard being, communist douchies on that one. But so I came to find out that protests are being planned at BlizzCon. So there's part of me going like, dude, if I get my hand on a free virtual ticket, I would love to watch this. Not that they'd actually, broadcast, hey guys, look, there are people protesting us. Put the camera on them. They're going to try to get away from this as far as possible. I've been listening to a couple creators out there talking about this who have far more knowledge than I do about this because they have far more time than I do to dig deeper into it. So, but yeah, there are protests being planned, and there's a great site I found. Tip to the hat to you, Jeremy at the Quartering. Yes, I still follow him. I don't agree with him on some things, and I needed a break for a little bit, but I'm back again with him. Hey, if I agree with you on some stuff, I'll still support you. But if I think you're going down a rabbit's trail of just clickbait, then I'm gonna be like, I'll pull back, and I won't necessarily unsub, but I'll just stop viewing your videos. Not that my view counts much in the algorithm, but still, it's just my way. But anyways, I was watching Jeremy do his thing, and Nixium and Higher Echelon Gaming, which I think sometimes Higher Echelon Gaming can be a little clickbaity when it goes after some stuff, but either way, Jeremy talked about a site that he found called, and I love this site, Gamers, now write this down, get your pens out, I'll wait. Okay, you did it good. Gamersforfreedom.com. Go there, check them out. They're a great site. Pretty much, it's kind of like the whole, keep politics out of stuff, but at the same time, we stand up for freedom and democracy and all that stuff. And what Blizzard did with Hong Kong, with the Hong Kong thing, stupid move. And I agree. Blizzard made the dumbest move it could have ever made. And I've been seeing arguments out there about, how, Blizzard's a big hypocrite when it comes to its politics, and it is. And I've seen I know it's controversial, but I've seen some people already talking about how, you can't say that the LGBTQ plus 1,000 thing is political, but it is. It is political. Yes, it's a lifestyle, but until politicians and other countries stop using it as a tool for political means, it's a political subject. Until Blizzard pulls its games out of countries that deem LGBTQ rights not rights and worth the death penalty, because there are, mainly in Africa and the Middle East, but Blizzard does have games out there too. Until that happens, Blizzard needs to stick with its guns and stay, how it said, we're not gonna, we do not want any divisive political blah blah blah. Then drop your rainbow flags. I support my brothers and sisters who feel like they are this, that, or the other thing. I don't hate you at all. I have friends who are, so I love them to death. So you're not going to find an enemy here. But I think that Blizzard, when saying that statement, aren't really looking at the full nuance and the full picture of it all. When, well, we're not going to do this here, but we are going to do this over here, supporting this thing. Which, hey, if you support that, party on, but be true to what you said. I know it's like a literal thing. It's like being a little nitpicky, but at the same time, it's one of those things you either do or you don't. And that's why I like what Epic Games said. Like I said before, about how they are like, hey, we're not going to punish you for your political thoughts. No, you be you, baby. Free speech. And that's a big thing that Blizzard is a big hypocrite about. in that one and in many other ways. But Blizzard has been having a horrible couple of years. And this one, I don't want to say this is the end of Blizzard because they still have tons of fans. They do. Not in the Heroes of the Storm community because they totally bent them over on that one. But, oh yeah, and the Diablo community, that's right. And I think anything that happens at BlizzCon is going to be overshadowed by what Blizzard has done. They have created the worst PR incident known to man. They did. J. Allen Brack did, I just can't even with Blizzard right now. I mean, it's not, yes, I'm mad at what they did, but I think I'm more like just taken back and just almost speechless with like how they did everything and what they've said. Just like, what? Why? It's like, you smarter than this. Like, seriously. But hey, China has them in a bent them over backwards. So there's a lot of money at stake over in China. China is a gigantic, growing gaming conglomerate. So I get the whole money aspect of it, but at the same time, if Blizzard actually cared about its core values and cared about how it used to be back not too long ago, cared about gamers first, players first, then Blizzard would have to, should have the cojones enough to tell China to go stuff it. They're not going to, because China's holding billions of dollars from, hanging it over Blizzard's head, saying, you do this, you do that. And you know me, I'm a raging capitalist, but at the same time, this is like the dirty side of it. And it's not really capitalism so much, is Blizzard has painted itself or contracted itself into a corner and they did it with the worst purse people ever. I'm not people. I love the Chinese people. I have friends who are from China. But from the worst type of, if they did this contract with, say, England, I know it wouldn't, but say it's England, it's pro-democracy, pro-Western, they would have been fine. But you're dealing with a country that is not pro-Western, not pro-democracy, not pro-human life rights, and you go to bed with this type of government. No, and you don't think the government isn't part of this. It is. The government puts billions of dollars into the gaming world. It has many rules on censoring what type of things are in games. It censors certain type of speech in games. It does. So Blizzard went to bed with the Chinese government, and we now see the ramifications of that. And you would think that Blizzard would be a lot smarter, and Mike Morhaime's probably in his palatial mansion, which full credit to you. I don't care how much money you make. Just going like, wow, I'm glad I got the heck out. Or at the same time, if I were Mike Morhaime, I'd be pissed. I'd be upset. I'd be livid at what's been going on. But at the same time, was Mike Morhaime complicit in some of this stuff? Yeah, probably. But, when Blizzard, gave itself over to Activision and then all sorts of fun stuff happened, your hands are kind of tied and you kind of have to do what you got to do just to survive. And hey, I get that too. But I think it's just a lot of bad business deals, and they went to the bed with the wrong people or the wrong government. And it's just sad. But at the same time, should be very entertaining to see what happens at BlizzCon. I'm just saying, I'm looking forward to it. And I already know there's protests are happening. Umbrella protests are standing by. The May stuff is going on. May is like a central figure now, kind of like an avatar for them. And they have a new poster of her, the protesters do, of her dressed in red and supporting the Hong Kong people. And there was a May statue that was going for pre-sale, I think $175 or something like that. And they pulled it from the site, from sales, the same day that this whole, the letter came out on Friday, and with Blizzard trying to explain things away on a slow news day type situation. But that just created more controversy. So not a lot of smart moves on Blizzard's part, and it should be interesting to see the dumpster fire that BlizzCon might end up being. There's going to be a lot of red shirts in there, and I think the panel is extremely nervous, and I think there's going to be a lot of rules for people who want to ask questions that you can't talk about this. So hopefully there will be people who will talk about this, because Blizzard needs to change. And Blizzard, if you want to survive, if World of Warcraft wants to survive, all the games want to survive, You need to change, and you need to actually get some cojones and tell the commies to back the F off. So that's just my thing. That's my rant here, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Yeah, just do things. Hit the like button. It helps out a lot. Hit the share button. Hit the bell notification button. And hit the subscribe button. It's your first time here. Guys, I'll see you later for more videos. Good day.